everyone. It's so wonderful to be here. You know, when I walk into the space at Interfaith, the energy in that room, the radiance, it's palpable. And I thought, I wonder if that's going to be like that, you know, on this crazy Zoom platform. But in fact, it is. I was just sort of on the gallery view, just looking at one face at a time, and you're all so beautiful, and I'm so grateful to be here. I'm going to share two stories, about a few minutes each, and we'll see how it goes, and do experimented storytelling. Frozen computer, here we go. One gray day, after binging on one too many headlines, I step outside to get some air and maybe perk up a bit. I walk and I brood, wondering if there's any humanity left in humanity. And lo, I come upon a playground where a little boy is trying mightily to coax water from a little toy pump as a tot dangles precariously from a monkey bar. A mom with a baby in her lap shouts, "Javier!" And up shoots another mom. "Don't worry, I'll get him." And she does. Ay, gracias. I have just the one boy, but sometimes it feels like 10. Oh, I have 3. 3 boys? How do you do it? 2 things. I know, love and patience. No. And by the way, folks who say stuff like that aren't actually in the Boy Race Club. The real number 1 is keep a low bar. Mine is, any day without a trip to the emergency room is a good day. And number 2, drink plenty of wine. In fact, I have a bottle in my car if you... The woman leaps up and returns with a bottle of rosé and a couple of Dixie cups. She pours and they toast. To a day without stitches. Hear, hear. Meanwhile, back at the pump, tots with buckets are queuing up as the boy continues his epic effort. Soon 2 tiny girls jump in to help. And finally, all 6 hands on deck. Lo and behold, water begins to flow, and the entire bucket-toting assembly erupts in cheers as the pumping trio grins ear to ear. Then I turn toward what sounds like a couple of giggling teenagers, only to find a pair of 80-somethings huddled together on a bench, eating chocolate and whispering loudly. One rises, leaning heavily on her cane, and makes her way to the water fountain. Her co-conspirator then stands and steps away. "Hey," I say, "I think you forgot your cane." "Oh," she says, "thank you, dear, but I'm just stretching my legs. And I'll tell you a secret about the cane," she adds, still whispering loudly. "I don't need it. You see, Maggie and I have been friends for over 70 years, and we've done everything together. Double Dutch, double dates, play dates with our kids, our grandkids, and now we're growing old together too." Anyway, she's been feeling a little self-conscious, you know, about the cane. So I thought I'd get one too, just to keep her company. As the sun sets, I behold the scene, the tiny Bucket Brigade passing water down the line, the moms crumpling up their Dixie cups and hugging goodbye, and the 2 elderly women who have known each other for just shy of forever, walking arm in arm, cane and cane. And I know that never again will I let anyone, not the papers, not the pundits, not even yours truly, tell me that we just don't know how to take care of each other when it's so blessedly obvious. We are born to it. Yeah. Here's the second one, and it begins with a quote by Anne Frank. At such moments, I don't think about all the misery, but about the beauty that still remains. Every Sunday, seekers and servants, activists and pacifists gather together to light candles and share stories of hope and transformation, to inspire and to be inspired. One Sunday, in walks a new man, an old new man, leaning on his cane with a heaviness that feels more than just physical. Welcome, beams the greeter, but the man just shakes his head and slips inside. As the mic is passed like a lit match from one soul to the next, the old man rises and shouts, "Damn fools, the lot of you! Birmingham, Vietnam, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, no nukes, no spooks, no KXL, Stonewall, ACT UP, WTO, Occupy, the Million Man March. Black lives matter, they really do. Anyway, you name it, and I've been there. And let me tell you something. Y'all can spend your whole lives fighting the good fight, and it won't come to shit. So make a wish, blow out your damn candles, and go home. The battle is over, and you, my comrades, my friends, my sisters and brothers, have lost. Any other Sunday, this might well be the end of the story, but tonight there's a special guest, or rather a village of guests, the Women's World Refugee Choir. One by one, the women rise to share their stories, one more heart-wrenching than the next, and then silence, until the women begin to sing Amazing Grace. Pretty soon, there's not a dry eye in the place. Afterwards, a great light comes streaming in, and everyone's like, wow. Until one spirit peers out the window and says, yo, chillax, y'all. It's just the headlights from a semi in a big box lot across the street. Folks laugh then and are like, well, maybe the old fellow's right. We can be a little woo-woo sometimes. And just then the old man again rises, gazes unto a soprano in the first row, scarred face, shining eyes, and all, draws a deep breath and says, light is light.